Дорогие учащиеся, пожалуйста, уберите мобильные телефоны, отвлекитесь от внеучебных дел. Приготовьте рабочее место и письменные принадлежности. Отнеситесь с пониманием и уважением к труду учителей, записавших для вас этот видеоурок. Желаем вам успехов!
Hello, my dear students. I'm happy that you are ready to learn English in our classroom today. I'm your teacher of English. My name is Larissa Alexeyevna. Nice to meet you. And now let's get down on to work. Open your copybooks, write down the date, and look at the picture. Look at the picture and say what these charming children are wearing in the picture. Yes, you are quite right. They are wearing an apron and a cook's cap. Answer the question, why do we usually use them? Yes, you are quite right. We usually use them to cook tasty food. Now look at the picture once again and say what these charming children are doing in the picture. Yes, you are quite right. They are cooking some tasty dishes. So now answer the question. What is the topic of our lesson today? So you are quite right. The topic of our lesson today is Let's Cook. Now open your textbooks, Module 9C, page 90. And at our lesson, we will learn how to write a recipe of a delicious snack and talk about the instructions how to make it. But first of all, look at the verbs. Let's listen and say them after me. Boil, fry, stir, dice, mix, bake, add, melt, peel, pour. Now then, find in your textbooks exercise 2, page 90. So look at this text and answer the question, what type is it? A menu, a shopping list, a receipt, or a recipe? So yes, you are quite right, it is a recipe. It is a recipe of apple muffins. Now your task is to listen to the text and complete the table. But first of all, look at the screen and listen and read the words that you will meet in your listening to a recipe of apple muffins. Look at the screen, listen, and repeat after me. Tablespoon, teaspoon, recipe, flour, baking powder, oven, muffin, mixture, raisin, degree, preheat, bell. Now look at the table, look at the chart. Dear students, your task is to listen to the text, then complete the chart. The first column is for time it takes to make. The second column is for how many it serves. The third one is for where you need to make it. The fourth one is for what you need to make it. And the fifth one is for how to make it. Now listen and do the task.
Unit 9C. Let's cook. Exercise 3A, page 90.
Apple muffins. Ingredients: 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 1 cup of yogurt, 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, 1 cup of diced apple, half a cup of raisins. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. In a bowl, stir together the flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda and salt. In another bowl, mix the egg, yogurt, milk, oil and orange juice. Add the mixture to the first bowl together with the diced apple and raisins and stir well. Put the mixture into 16 muffin cups and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Preparation 15 minutes. Cooking 20 to 25 minutes. Portions 16.
Now you have a few minutes to do the task. Now your time is up. Let's check if you were right. Time it takes to make 4 minutes. How many it serves? 16 portions. Where you need to make it? In a bowl. What you need to make it? Flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, egg, yogurt, milk, oil, orange juice, the diced apple, raisins. How to make it? Preheat, stir together, mix, add, stir well, pour, bake. So we believe that this snack is very delicious. And now, dear students, your task is to tell your mom what you have to do to make apple muffins. Use first, second, after that. Now you have a few minutes to complete the sentences and then we will check if you were right. So now your time is up. Now let's check yourself. Look at the board and check yourself. The first one. First, stir together the flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda and salt. After that, mix the egg, yogurt, milk, oil and orange juice. Then, add the mixture to the bowl with the diced apple and raisins and stir well. And the last one, finally pour the mixture into 16 muffin cups and bake for 20-25 minutes. Now, open your record books and write down your home assignment. Your home assignment is to write a recipe for a dish in your country. List the instructions in the correct order. You may write a recipe for pelmeni, щи, окрошка, блины. Then our lesson is coming to an end. That's why we should draw a conclusion. Now complete this progress report card and complete the sentence. now I can write a recipe very well or not very well in English. Or now I can talk about the instructions how to cook very well or not very well in English. Now I'm sure that now you can write a recipe very well, a recipe of apple muffins in English very well, and you can talk about the instructions how to cook apple muffins in English very well. Now, my dear students, the lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Be healthy, take care of your nearest and dearest. Good luck to you. Bye.